Hey guys, so a question I have been asked a lot the last few days. With this heat right now where we're at, the real feel is like over 100. It was like 103 the other day, and it's so hot. So I've been asked, the best way to keep animals cool. So I'm just gonna tell y'all what we have done, because we have so many enclosures and bowls, and it's a lot. So we basically have between 2 and 3 shifts. So Ryan's supposed to do the morning shift, and he'll come out here, and we have between 1 to 2 water bowls per pen, depending on how many animals are in those pens. So like our pigs, we just made like massive mud puddles for them because they're pigs, they don't care. But they also have a water bowl. That water bowl gets changed out between 2 to 3 times a day. Fresh, clean water. It also gets cleaned. Our baby pen, they have 2 bowls. They get clean, washed out, fresh water twice a day. Ryan does it in the mornings, close to lunchtime, because he does work nights. I'll do it when I get home from work, and depending on how bad the water is or how hot it is, I'll come out here right before sunset and do it a 3rd time. Now our big run, they have 2 water bowls and a duck pool. It is so hot. I went 2 days without cleaning out that duck pool, and I went to go clean it out yesterday, and like I put my foot on the side to bend it down to let the water come out, and the water was so hot, and I just couldn't believe it got hot that quick. So cleaned that out, rotated that, because we have so many ducks. That pool really needs to be cleaned every other day, but it's been so hot. I have a lot of health problems. I'm not even supposed to be in the heat, but having over 100 animals out here, it's got to be done, because I can go in the house in the AC and be okay, but they're out here in the heat. They got to have. So they have to have cold water with this heat, because if not, let me tell you, it'll be a lot of animals dropping. And I sit in this one spot way over here in the corner, and this one rooster has still managed to come way over here and crow every 10 seconds. Anyway, so some things we have done. I got an extra pool out here for my ducks. For the ones that come out, I let them out just for a little bit when I'm out here. I have dumped ice in their water at least once or twice a day. I'll bring the whole ice thing out here and just dump it in there. And another good thing we have done before, get a big bowl and put a lot of fruits and vegetables in it. The one I'm about to do now is actually just peas, and freeze it, and then we just bring it out here and let them peck at it, or you can dump it upside down and let them have at it. Also, yesterday I went and got some cold watermelon and put that in there, and let me tell you, that thing was gone like within minutes. Like, it was gone. The goats, the chickens, the ducks, everybody was eating on that thing, because it's cold to them, which is what they need. They need coolness. I also have a fan inside the coop for the babies, or for the goats. We are doing a lot of electric lights in their water, because you can't control the heat. You just got to try to mask it the best you can. I do let my goats out to run while I'm out here, just so they can, I guess, get to a cooler part of the yard, if that's even possible. And let's see what else. And even though my goats hate water, I get the water hose and I turn it on like the mister mode, and I just like spritz all of them. And also I did this too. I turn on the mister mode and I hook the water hose onto my fence, because even if they're not getting wet, if they get a breeze of that cool water, it also cools them down. So I'll do that, and then I'll hook up the mister over here to the second pool, And the ducks that are out at the moment, they have something to get under as well. Look at Hazel and Tootsie. Cookie's cast came off yesterday. And it was so hard to contain her when she had her broken foot. She is our first farm baby. She's had that cast on for almost a month now, of course, rotating it. I met someone so awesome who has helped me out with the animals, and she's been helping me through this stuff. And unfortunately, because it was hard to contain her when the cast was on, I think her foot grew back a little bit crooked. We did have her contained at night for a little bit, but all she did was scream for her mama. All Hazel did was scream for her, and it really wasn't worth it because of just, I felt so bad because she wanted her mama, and I knew she was in pain, so the mama in me just let her go to her mama with the cast on, and her foot's a little crooked, but we have extra cast if we have to wrap it back up. But she is scratching her ear with it, which means before you could feel the broken bone. Like when I first found her, her leg was like, or the bone was just like dangling. Like you could tell it was obviously broken, but you couldn't even touch it without her screaming. But she let us touch it yesterday, take the cast off, and I rubbed my hand on it where the bone was broken, and I didn't feel nothing. So I'm waiting for the vet tech to I sent her a video. I mean, she's walking on it, she's running, she's actually getting the zoomies, and I'm worried, like, do I need to put the cast back on or just let her do her thing? I'm waiting to hear back from her. But she was so excited when she finally got it off. She started doing the zoomies, like doing the kicks and all that stuff, and she's getting around. But I'm worried because we didn't contain her enough when she had the broken foot that it grew back crooked. And she's a little crooked. little bit crooked. But it's so cute. It makes her. Little Tootsie. Nothing slowed her down. Even when she was in that brace, nothing slowed her down. But anyway, getting back to the coldness thing. Now, one day last week, it got really hot. I think the real feel was like 111. Now, we have a tin roof, so it stays pretty warm in our house. I mean, it was, I think, about 81 in our house, and we even had someone come out and look at our air unit and everything. It's because it was so hot. So that day when it was 111, we have like small kennels in the house. I would take the goats in just so they can cool off. The baby goats, just so they can cool off for a little bit and have pads down, or either put them in the kennels just so they can cool off and drink some really cold water. And they I got a canopy on my back deck. They can go lay under that too, and it's just the best thing to do is to make sure they have cold water, clean cold water. If they're not really drinking, you can do some encouragements. I've had to put corn and peas. I've done that in my water. It makes them dive for it, but they're also drinking electric lights. That we do that, especially the last few days. I've been doing a lot of that. But really, it's a lot to try to keep everyone cool. But I'll just take the water hose in misted mode, so it ain't really that hard on them. And I'll just mist everybody down, even all the chickens and ducks and goats. And, you know, the pigs love it. The pigs, I've just been spraying them down every day. They love that. And whether the goats and chickens like it, you know, I know they don't, but at least they're cool for that moment of me spraying them with water. But I mean, all you can do is try. I mean, we make sure they have cold water, ice water. Yeah, got the pools are clean and cold for them, and We got fans in the coop. I mean, they're just trying to keep them as cool as possible because this weather is, oh my goodness, it is ridiculously hot. And so far, everybody's been doing okay. And give them plenty of shade. Shade is very important. Everybody has shade that are in the pens. Whether it's in the coop, in the run, in this little pen, in the pig's pen, everybody's got shade. And you know, like I just got it's like a $20 fan from Dollar General. I hooked it up in the coop, turned it upside down because anything in there that's on the floor, Bonnie will destroy. I literally didn't even plug it up. I just took it in there and set it down so I could get it ready. And he already came in there and bucked it all up, and the leg and everything fell off. So what I did, I just turned it upside down and hung it from the ceiling, and I went the other night, and it actually felt kind of comfy in there. So, and that was just a $20 fan from Dollar General. So, and if I'm out here and like I'm drinking water and the goats walk by me or something, I'll just like dump the water bottle on them so I know they're staying cool because they got such thick coats. And I know someone shaved one of their goats to try to help with the heat, but he ended up getting like these white pus pockets all on his back. I'm not gonna do that. My goats have beautiful coats, and I'm just gonna do what I can to keep them cool for now. Because where I live at, if y'all know, it's hot right now. But next week or two, it could be snowing and it could be like in the 60s. That's just how it is here, okay? It's like, this weather is so hormonal. It's just, it don't even make sense. But that's all you can do is try to keep them cool. And, you know, cold water is a big thing. If you have ducks, make sure you are rotating out their pool water, because in 2 days, I cannot believe how hot that water got. Like, I couldn't even put my feet in it. It was so hot. So I had to just drain it, pick it up and drain it out, and just put cold water in it. But that's all you can do is just try. What are you doing, Crispy? What you doing, girl? So, yeah, I figured since I've had a few people ask, I'll tell y'all how we do it. I mean, everybody does it differently. If y'all do something differently, I'm more than open to hear, because I'm all open for new ideas. Especially in this heat, trying to keep everybody cool. If you got an idea, comment, shoot it to me, whatever. Message me on Facebook, whatever. If you've done something that you seen works good, let me know and I'll try it out. Because all these animals out here is like, it's literally a second job trying to keep them all maintained and healthy and hydrated and safe. It's like raising another pack of kids. But I love it. We have not had any rescues lately or take-ins. I did have someone message me about a take-in, a rescue of 5, but haven't heard back from her. So since then, I think the ducks were probably, no, the rooster. We had a rooster we had to take in. But other than that, we did the submit thing with him, and he hasn't attacked since. So look at this little pack of ducks. I thought they were little stomps. They look like little stomps if they don't move. But yeah, if you have any ideas that you've been trying that works good, or suggestions, I'm all up for it. And then we have the dogs back here. We have to change their water out all the time because of it being so hot. And I just dump ice in their water bucket. So, but yeah, any ideas or suggestions, I am open for it. I just got off work, so excuse the tiredness. I'm extremely tired and it's hot, and I'll probably be out here for at least another hour. Yeah, because when I go in, the goats have to go up, and so I'm letting them graze. So I ain't got to come out here and cut my grass because it's a little high, and they don't mind going out there eating it for free. So I'm gonna let them graze a little bit, see if they can get my grass down. But if y'all have any more suggestions, just comment them and I will be open to try them. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you got to this far, y'all have a good night. Bye.